Transfer deadline day has been and gone. We have got the team that we are looking to take forward up until January. Maybe twink with a few little bits, but we'll have to see where we are and how much money we have got in the kitty. Today we are going to be playing against Hull City. We'll simulate games against Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol City come up against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, an away trip to Selhurst Park, and then we'll simulate the game against Birmingham, so we will get September over and done with. It's game day. We are coming up against Hull City. We beat them in the Cup 3-1, I believe. They have rotated very, very slightly. The lap started in the last game against them, but they've got Connolly up top. Carvajal's come in just behind. They've got Ben Gibson, our old man, has gone over to Hull. One of the main players that we have to be watching out for, the key defensive players, Greaves. Owen Coyle at right back, Alsop in goal. Let's hope we can go ahead and make something of this game. All aware, games come thick and fast in the Championship. Today's squad has had a slight rotation, very, very slight. Got Sorensen coming at left back for McCallum, Bashnet and Hurata. I'll get there eventually. Coming in on left and right wings, and the rest of the squad is unchanged. I'm starting to get a little bit worried that we're going to have a bit of a kick clash here, but it's not too bad. We're able to work out the differences between the two, but it's something I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on going forward, because we do not want to be going into a game where we can't actually see the differences between the two teams. Giles with the ball on the left-hand side for Hull. They're attacking quite nicely down this left-hand side. Norwich have been able to hold them up, but Giles has turned back on himself, cut inside to the box. Cover hold of a shot, and lovely save by Gunn. First corner kick of the game. It's floated in, but it's easy for Sorensen to pick that up. O'Hare tries to carry the ball out, loses out, and Hull have scored within the first 6 minutes. Norwich are down 1-0 to Hull. That is definitely not the start we wanted to be seeing. Slight rotation to the squad as well. You haven't got all our top men playing today. But I would like to think that the squad is deep enough, that we have got enough players within the squad to be able to do the job we are looking to be done. McLean picks the ball up. I'm going to go with Carlos for this man out here on the left-hand side, just because I can't quite pronounce his last name. He's found a ball, lovely ball through to Sargent, slides in with a shot, but unfortunately the keeper makes a lovely save, and Hull look to counter. I think one of the things that we do need to be doing today is just use that pace out wide on the wing and see if we can break that back line of Hull. Fashionat with the ball. We say pace, but out on this side, Fashionat doesn't really carry much pace. Smets into Quensar, who's going to carry the ball forward very slightly. Plays it back to Smets, looking for that space to try and open up. Quensar then goes out real wide to Sorensen. Sorensen carries the ball into the middle and loses it. Poor pass from Sorensen. Sargent's having to drop all the way back into a defensive position to be able to try and get himself involved into the game, as Hull are doing really well at nullifying the ball going forward. And it's 2 for Hull. Norwich defence all over the place. And this is going from bad to worse. Unable to string any passes together. McLean with the ball, plays it out to Fashnet. Fashionette uses Jack Stacey, who's making an overlap and run, plays the ball inside to Josh Sargent, who couldn't quite get the shot off. It wouldn't surprise me if Hull are going to pick up a yellow card when the ball goes dead. Jack Stacey with the ball, plays it onto Fashionette. Fashionette just wanders through the middle of the park trying to find a space for a player where Sarah picks the ball up. Carlos then finds this ball back to Sarah. He's inside the Hull box, but Hull able to get the ball away. Norwich pick the ball up and reset with Jack Stacey. Fashionette now looks to take the man on. Gets the ball into the box, and it goes out for a goal kick. As I stated, there was a yellow card coming for Tyler Morton. Dangerous every time they carry the ball forward. Seri to Morton. Through into Carvajal, and he slotted the ball straight in the top corner. Norwich down 3-0, and it's only just now coming up to half-time. Bill, Norwich are going to need a big switch up coming into the second half to be able to get anything from this game. And nothing coming from that. Josh Sargent hits the bar. Norwich then go follow up with a follow-up shot, and Gabriel Sara skews it, and it goes miles wide. We play there from Carlos to be able to release the ball to Sorensen, who's pulled in a couple of defenders and left that left-hand side wide open for Carlos to be able to attack the ball all the way into the box. And he's tried to slot the ball at the far post, and it's gone wide. When Coyle managed to find the ball through. Prince with a block, but I think it come off of his hand. So we will see a free kick to Hull on the edge of the box. Off the bar. Hull City are absolutely ripping through this Norwich team. And considering we beat them in the Cup quite convincingly, this is definitely a totally different game. But as always in the Championship, we all know you can play the same team 10 times and you get 10 different results. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Everyone is so tightly matched. You've got very similar abilities throughout the whole league. You don't really see anyone run away with it too often. Norwich are trying to play the ball out from the back. In doing so, play themselves into trouble, but the ball is sent wide. For a corner kick. Ball is floated in from Hull. Hull win the header. The lap fresh on off the bench, and it's made it 4-0. Youssef has done it again. He has to be starting the game. He's come on, made a difference in defensive positions. Not only that, he'd managed to get himself forward and slot the ball home. He is definitely someone that Thorup is going to have to be looking at and thinking about starting, because he's caused trouble ever since he's come on the pitch. Doesn't look like that is the case, and the referee will be bringing his hand up and blowing the whistle. After a full week off, we are back in action. We are coming up against Sheffield Wednesday, who are sitting right down the bottom of the league. They did have 3 good wins, and then they've had 2 losses on the bounce. They're playing 5 at the back, Ugbo up top, Bannon, the captain, in the middle. Let's hope we can get a better result here. We will be going with our full-strength team. As you can see, everyone's back, fully fit, ready to go. Youssef has now managed to break into the first team, with McLean dropping down onto the bench. As I said, we will be simming this game, so we'll be simming for a few, but also playing another game later on in the episode. We come away with a 2-0 win. Sargent with a goal in the first half. Fleming come on for O'Hare, and Fleming then picked up a goal as well. Ross County have come in for a bid for Anson. He's a player that we're looking to get rid of. He's going to be going. He's gone. Well, we hope anyway. Yeah, he's definitely not going to get in and around the team. We pick things up against Bristol City, who are currently sitting 7th in the Championship. Again, another team playing 5 at the back. Cornick centre forward. Sykes playing out on right. Bell on the left. No key players to really be looking out for. There is Naki Wells on the bench. He's always been one to score against Norwich, so let's hope we can hold him out. We will be sticking with the same lineup that we went with in the previous game against Sheffield Wednesday. There is some thoughts about the game coming up against Crystal Palace, but we will be playing a rotated squad against them as it's a cup game. So we will be looking to sim this one and then pick things up against Crystal Palace, which we will be playing that game next up. After a hard-fought game, Norwich come away with a 2-1 loss, so it seems to be we're struggling to pick up results at home. It's cup time. We have got Crystal Palace, and this is not going to be easy, but it is a good chance for us to be able to see how we stand against a Premier League team. They have rotated it very, very slightly in terms of their attacking force doesn't look quite as strong as what it normally would. They've got Henderson in goal. Centre back, we've got Eze, Mitchell, Richards, and yeah, their team is a joke compared to us. El Shaarawy on the bench, Johnson, Klein, Holden. A lot of their bench players would fit into our team. Eze, I feel, is the one that is going to cause us most trouble. But again, a team playing 5 at the back. We are going into this game with a huge overhaul in the squad. We have gone Long in goal, Montoya, Sorensen, Duffy and Fisher at the back. Nunes, McLean playing just in front, then Fleming behind Obo up top, and then obviously Carlos and Fashna out wide. So we have literally rotated the whole squad. Whether this will pay off or not, I don't know, but we are looking to try and keep the squad as fit as possible for the league games, which are the important ones, which we have Birmingham coming up next. And here we have it. Selhurst Park is the venue for today's game. We will be looking to try and continue our run in the cup, but as I stated, we have got a fully rotated squad, so there is a chance this could end horribly. Let's hope that the rotation in the squad has got enough to hold out against Premier League Crystal Palace. McLean definitely is not letting Crystal Palace have it all their own way. And a bow gives the ball away, and yeah. McLean again intercepts. He's got something to prove as well with losing. Whoa! I'm going to stop there. We have had a red card in the 19th minute. Crystal Palace are down to 10 men. Could this be the turning point and the game's not even started? Going back to Kenny McLean, he obviously has got a point to prove. He lost his position to Income and Youssef, which he's going to want to win back. So Eze, who seems to have picked up a different position since the sending off, has gone a little bit more central, and he's having a time of his life running down that left-hand side there. Play the ball out from the back after a short pass from George Long. Fleming drops in to play the ball off to McLean, who's got loads of space ahead of him. Plays it off to Nunes, who finds Fleming. Gone for a long-range shot. Easy for Henderson to take hold. It is half-time here at Selhurst Park, and Norwich are keeping themselves well within the game. Sarah plays the ball out to Montoya, who's actually had a really good game here at left-back. Then finds Sarah back inside. Fleming has made that run through, and he's found the goal. Goalkeeper could not hold on to the ball. 8 minutes left. Norwich are 1-0 up away here to Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. you've got to say that's poor goalkeeping from Henderson, who should have really got hold of that or even palmed that wide. But we take it. We are 1-0 up away at Crystal Palace, Premier League opposition. Obviously, we can't forget they have played with 10 men for pretty much the whole game. George Long plays it short, but the ball has been intercepted. Norwich are able to get the ball back. Montoya again, like I said earlier, is having a field day out here on the left-hand side. I think it's more down to the fact that there's been a red card. Carlos chips the ball inside. Science tries to go for a spectacular finish, but unfortunately is blocked. Blows whistle any minute. There we go. There we have it. We finish today's episode with a 1-0 win away at Crystal Palace. Who will we meet in the next round of the Cup? Only time will tell. If beating Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park wasn't hard enough, we have now got a home tie against Man City in the Carabao Cup. Could this be the end of our run? Who knows? To finish today's episode, we will be going in against Blackburn. We'll be going against Birmingham City. Match day is here. We will be simming this game, of course. Birmingham have got Dembele out wide on the left-hand side, who's a player to be watching out for. Buchanan, Sanderson, Laird, Hall, Chang, Siri, Stansfield. Again, as I've stated before, every team in this league are good enough to play against each other. They all should and could be in contention for promotion. We are going back to our favoured lineup. As you can see, everyone's back in. Science is the only one who's got a little bit of a fitness issue, but that's because he played a little bit longer in the previous game to any other player. Let's hope we can get a win here and go into October on good. And that did not happen. We come away with a 1-0 loss away to Birmingham City. Our fortunes in the league definitely need to change, as currently we are not even going to be making the playoffs. We finished today's episode in 18th position on 12 points. To be in the playoffs, we need 17 points currently. We are against Southampton, who are in 6th, so we could close that gap on them down to a 2-point gap. As always, if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, remember to hit that like button. Any tactical changes, anything like that, anything that you'd like to see happen within the episodes, drop that down in the comment section below. And always, don't forget to subscribe. That's enough from me today, and I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.